Alright, what is up guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you guys the best competitive settings and just overall settings for performance in chapter 5 I think it is. So make sure to stay tuned for the entire video. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of stuff here that will help your overall performance and just some keybinds that you might like, some sensitivities and stuff like that. So yeah, if this video does help you in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So first thing we're going to do here is I'm going to look through my Fortnite settings. So if you want to copy whatever I have, then make sure your Fortnite is open. So once you do that, go into your settings here and we are going to start at the video tab. So I'm just going to start at the top, scroll all the way down. So for display window mode, you should know by now to have this on full screen. Now the only reason I have this on windowed full screen is because I'm recording and it just makes my recording kind of mess up. So make sure you play on full screen mode. And your resolution, you can play on stretch res if you want. What I recommend, what I usually play on is 1440 by 1080. And if you don't know how to do that, then I have another video on that like a couple weeks ago on how to get stretch res. So yeah, like I said, if you don't want to play in stretch res, play on 1920 by 1080. And then for VSync, turn this off, always, never turn it on. Frame rate limit, I recommend just capping this at your monitor's refresh rate, or you could try unlimited and see if it works best for you. But yeah, like I said, just capping it at your monitor's refresh rate is usually the best way. Rendering mode, put this on performance mode, obviously for better performance. But if you do want to have like a good looking game and your PC is pretty good, then go on DX12. But if you do have an older graphics card, go on DX11. But yeah, I do recommend going on performance mode though. And then for graphics settings, under brightness, turn this up to 150. Contrast, you don't have to touch this, honestly. It doesn't change your game, all it does is change your HUD. So just keep that default or whatever you think looks best. But for me, I just keep it on 1. Colorblind mode, for me, what I found this season is Triton 07. So just go here, Triton 07. This honestly just makes your game a lot brighter because I've noticed my game's been pretty dark. So if you do want it really bright, turn it to 10. But yeah, I think 7 looks the best. But if you don't like that, you can either turn it off, which is not bad, or you can just mess around with whatever you like. Yeah, I do recommend trying up 7. And then for graphics quality, make sure 3D resolution is on 100. And if you are struggling for FPS, then you can put this at 99 or 98, and it will give you a little bit of a boost. So you can try that. If you don't like how it looks, turn it back. Nanites, just turn this off. Beautisons, turn this on far or epic. Textures, this doesn't matter. I have mine on high, so it looks better. Meshes, turn this on low. But if you actually want to see through your builds and stuff, turn this on high. Yeah, in my opinion, meshes on low looks better. Show FPS doesn't matter, so just keep that on or off. And then the audio tab, the next one over. All of these are honestly like preference. I have the music and stuff off, but go down to sound quality. Make sure this is on high. And visualize sound effects, make sure this is on. And then more settings over here on the game tab, which is another one over. Obviously, make sure your matchmaking region is on whatever you get the best ping on, so mine's NA East. These settings are honestly like all preference, but I do recommend using toggle sprint off and auto open doors on. And then these as well, these are like preference, so just do what you want with those. You can copy mine if you want, so you can pause the video. And then for these down here, these will help with FPS. Turn off Nvidia highlights, peripheral lighting, and make sure all these replays are turned off. And then under that, go to energy saving and turn both these off. And then I'll show you guys my sensitivity. So I do play in 1600 DPI, and I'll let you know why I do that in a minute. But if you want to copy my sense and you're on any other DPI, just do a converter or just divide it, do the math, whatever. So that's what my sensitivities are for my aims and my X and Y. And then these are my keybinds. They're not the best, but I'll go through them real quick just so you guys can copy them if you want to. That's pretty much all of them. So like I said, if you want to copy those, do it, go for it, whatever. But that's pretty much all I have in the Fortnite settings, so you can close it there. Alright, so right now my Epic Games launcher opened. So what we're going to do is go over to library, just make sure you have it open here, and go in library, click on the 3 dots on Fortnite, click on options, and make sure that pre-download the streamed assets is turned on, so make sure you have that checked on. For me, I have DirectX 12 shaders just because my PC is good enough to have them, but if you are struggling for FPS, turn that off. And then high-res textures, turn this off as well, and then save the world unless you play this. Turn it off as well. Click apply, and it should do a little download, but it shouldn't take too long, so just copy what I have and take off DX12 shaders, and you should be good. And what I was saying earlier about changing your DPI to 1600, or at least what I have, I just read somewhere that if you have your DPI on 1600, you will get lower latency, so that's why I honestly have it on. It's not too noticeable though, so like if you want to stay with the DPI you have, because this one is pretty fast, then you can. But yeah, if you're like really picky about that stuff, then switch over to the 1600 DPI. Alright, now I'm going to go into Nvidia control panel. So if you guys have an AMD card, it might be similar to this, so try and follow along, but like I said, this is mainly for Nvidia people. So how to get there if you don't know how to, you can either search it up in the search bar, or you can right click your desktop. If you're on Windows 11, click show more options, click Nvidia control panel. Okay, so I'm here in the Nvidia control panel, and yours should open and look like this. If you can't see the settings on the left, just click the plus here on all of these. So what we're going to do in the adjust image settings with preview, click on use the advanced 3D image settings and click take me there. And I'm just going to run through all of these. I'm going to try and pronounce them the best I can because some of them are like weird ass words, but yeah, I'm just going to go up and down. So make sure your Nvidia control panel is open so you can copy these down. So first one, image scaling, turn this off, ambient occlusion off, anisotropic filtering off, FXIA off, gamma correction off, and then mode off. And then these two are grayed out for me, so I just have them on none and off. And then background application, turn this off. Or you can put it on like 30 or 60 if you want to save your resources, but you don't need to do that. And then CUDA GPUs, turn this on all. You don't really need to change that. And then CUDA sysmem, put this on driver default. ESR factors off. Smoothness is grayed out for me, but it's turned off. And then low latency mode, I have this off, but I also do have it on ultra in Fortnite. So if you're gonna have Fortnite settings for ultra, then make sure this is off. But if you have Fortnite's off, make sure to turn this on. Just don't have them both on at the same time because they can like clash with each other. Max frame rate, turn this off unless you like really want to cap your FPS and everything. Monitor technology, I have mine on custom. You can use G-Sync if you want, like if you're struggling to keep a consistent FPS, but for me, I have this on a fixed refresh. Multi-frame sampled AA, turn this off. GDI compatibility, auto. Rendering GPU, auto select. Power management mode, put this on maximum performance. Preferred refresh rate, highest available. Shader cache size, this depends on your storage you have. So if you have over like 400, 500 gigabytes in your C drive, whatever it is, put this on 100 gigabytes or unlimited. But if you have like low storage, then just put this on auto. Texture filtering, anisotropic sample, put this on. Negative LOD bias, allow. Quality, put this on high performance. And then trilinear optimization, put this on. And then for threaded optimization, for Fortnite, honestly this works best if you have it off. I know it is good for most games to have it on, but for me, I've noticed that Fortnite is better with it off. Triple buffering off, and then VSync, all of these, just leave these default, and turn off VSync. Click apply when you're done that. And I'm going to show you guys some color settings. So how to do that is just go to your adjust desktop color settings and click on whatever monitor you use. So if you have two, I would recommend it for both, just so it looks better. But basically just turn your digital vibrance at the bottom here, not the gamma or anything, but the digital vibrance. Turn this on 68. I found that works best for me. It just looks like not too vibrant, but it also makes it look not pale or anything. And then when you're done that, click apply and close out of there. And one more thing, if you want to download something, if you've probably heard about it, it's called timer resolution. If you don't know how to get it, I have a video on it, but basically just search it up. I'll leave a link in the description for it too. It's a free download. It's just a software that you can open when you play games, like not just Fortnite, that will just lower your latency. So yeah, if you do want that, if you struggle with a lot of latency, you can download that. Alright, for this next setting, I'm going to show you guys, this is pretty quick. This helped me on my older PC when I didn't have better specs. It just really helps boost your FPS. So what you're going to do is find where your Fortnite is installed. And if you don't know where that is, just go on your Epic Games launcher and you can't find it there. If you don't know how to find it, go into your Epic Games launcher. Click the three dots on Fortnite, click manage, and on the installation, click on the folder here. Then all you're going to do is click Fortnite game, binaries, Win64, scroll all the way down until you find Fortnite Win64 shipping.exe, and then right click this one, click properties, click compatibility, and make sure that disable full screen optimizations is turned on, and click on change high DPI settings, and make sure that override high DPI is checked on as well. Click OK and apply. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple things in Task Manager. So how to get there, just right click your taskbar here and click Task Manager, or you can click Control Shift Escape. Yeah, just go into the startup tab here on the left side. If you're on Windows 10, it should be up here somewhere. And just disable whatever you don't use. So go through all these and just see if you use them or not. If you don't, just disable them. This just helps your PC run faster and boot up faster because there's stuff that runs in the background and stuff. So just disable all these unless you actually use it. And then another thing, go into your details here. And all you're going to do, this is when you have Fortnite open. So make sure you do a Fortnite open for this, or just whenever next time you play, do it. So just right click, pretend this is Fortnite, right click it, and click on set priority and just click high. And you can close out of there. Basically, this makes your CPU more bound to Fortnite, which will obviously get better performance. So yeah, like I said, do that every time you play Fortnite. And that's all I'm going to show you guys in this video. If this did help you, leave a like. I also do have a more in-depth guide on more like optimizations and stuff. So I'll leave a link in the description to that as well. Yeah, if this did help you, leave a like and subscribe.